with a video number 3 about bad management and how bigger companies treat you or manipulate you with employee not adequate tactics, even if you are a freelance. I am talking about my experience providing services for Cyracom International, guys, and if you do work for them, if you provide services for them, I hope these videos are useful for you and you can find out what has been happening, what has been done to you. You can understand those tactics and you can choose for yourself if you like it, if you want to deal with it, or if you want to look for a better opportunity. If you decide to stay with them, at least you have some tools and some knowledge how to stand that bad management situation. This video number 3, I'm gonna start talking. Before I start, guys, like, share, subscribe. You can watch the previous videos talking about the 3 tactics that they use on you, and a video number 1 that was talking about management employee tactics that Cyracom will use on you. And today we're talking about bad management. Okay, the number 1 thing that they will do on you, I will call it keep it low, or keep you low. It's better said. So with their negative feedbacks that they will give you constantly, at least few times a month, they are going to control the amount of calls that you receive. Of course they are. So when I say keep it low, they will never, for the first 3 years until 4 or 5, they will never let you work more than 30 hours, 25 to 30, unless they don't have no one else. Like right now during COVID, they don't have interpreters. So if you start working with them, you're thinking that they are having a higher volume call. No, 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 no. Very soon this is gonna drop. So if you're working for them right now, try to do as much money as you can, try to provide the best services that you can, but you should know that Cyracom do not allow you to work more than 30 hours a month, okay? So, I have noticed that if you reach 30 hours, even if it's the 25th and there is full week, there would be barely few calls. I can count maybe on one hand the 3 months in 5 years that I worked more than 30 hours. There were many months that I worked less, but never more. So they will not allow you to do more money. So they will keep you on the line of the sufficiency. What this means? You're gonna be a little bit busy, or busy enough to stay with them, but not successful enough to be content with the money that you do and be able to cover your full expenses. So, how they do this? It's okay to stay, especially in the beginning. You're like, you hope to grow. They tell you that you're bad constantly. They convince you that you're terrible at what you do. They convince you that you do bad job. They constantly remind you with their critical emails and negative communication that you're not good. This has happened with, I'm talking about persistency in negative communication. I'm not talking about one email. I'm talking about at least few negative communications a month that make you think that you are a terrible interpreter. And you have to learn and you have to grow, right? So you try to be content and you try to fit in what the company allows you, because all the previous tactics that I described are already functioning into you because you're like a puppy, right? So after 1 year I was working for Cyracom, and I noticed this 6 tactics that I check. You can check the previous videos here. I decided that I want to do maybe change. You know, I was not so happy. It was not going well. I was feeling this negative, abusive vibe. It was toxic. I was not happy, right? Of course, you cannot say to the company that give you, that is your client or one of your biggest client, that you're not happy. Simply what I did, I looked for another client. Cyracom was paying me about 50 cents at the time for a rare language. I will tell you, for Bulgarian. You all know that Bulgarian is 2.75 an hour. If it's the worst case scenario, they would take probably 150, and they were giving me about $34 an hour for the same language. So this guy were really exploiting me. I'm sorry, I didn't feel grateful. Forgive me, I don't feel grateful. I know you guys make over $500,000 from my job in the last 5 years, and you give me the minimum payment. So I think you're a terrible company, and this is why I'm making these videos for whoever work for this toxic environment, guys. Just be aware, okay? So after 1 year, I noticed that this was a bad situation, bad vibe, bad energy, and I looked for another client. It was not hard. I immediately find a company that paid me 3 times more than Cyracom. I was taking almost $1 for Bulgarian. They didn't have as busy call volume. It was only one language. I just tried with them at the same time. I moved. I went to New York. Like, it was this period of my life that I was not sure if I want to live in USA and do what I was doing. So I was just kind of giving it a try, right? But as a result, because Cyracom will play the ghost game on me and doesn't give me no calls, I start providing services, more services for this company. By the way, they were paying me every week. Compared to Cyracom, that will pay you with 2 months delay, I was feeling a different, better treatment, and I provide service for this company about 6 months or so. After 2 months, Cyracom become respectful. They get back on track. They were nice. I was not available for them in the mornings because I was providing services for this company that was in East Coast, and you know Cyracom is in Texas. So they could see that I was not available for them anymore. I didn't fight with them. I didn't discuss it. I just found another company, right? For some reason, suddenly Cyracom changed their face again. They changed their appearance. They start to be respectful. They asked me when I will be available, blah, blah, blah. I said, please let me know about your call volume when you guys need the most. They give me a call volume which was not correct, but it doesn't really matter. Cyracom changed. They become respectful again. The Hunnymoon switch back again. They start to be nice, they start to respond, they start to be polite. Why? Because eventually I realized that I am not such a terrible interpreter. I have 3 masters, I speak very many languages, and I try my best every day. So, and I love what I do. Maybe loving what you do makes a difference in the end of the day, I don't know. But after 6 months, I decided to cut that other company, and seems like Cyracom now was really professional, respectful. It seemed all these games that I was seeing in the beginning was over. They were punctual. Everything seemed to be back in track. And I was thinking, oh, maybe they had this kind of bad management moment, right? But so I cut this second company, and in the end of the second year, I was providing services only for Cyracom. But for some reason, their bad feedback didn't stop. There was bad feedback. They would constantly invest time to tell you that you are not good enough. They will not tell you you're not good enough. They will send you a negative feedback. There will be always something small that they have to kind of nag about or complain about or tell you that is not good or tell you that is not correct, which will slowly accumulate in your brain and become a stagnant belief that you are a bad interpreter. And I repeat, guys, this thing happened very slow. I am talking about this persistent negativity for 3 years. I'm not talking about a one time or something, because on the top of this, I like to mention something here. The other companies I provide services, they have probably this once a year happy birthday email, Merry Christmas to you, or a newsletter that they send to you, say thank you very much, we know you try real hard this month. Nothing like this is happening in Cyracom. The only communication you receive is to put you down. Okay, so the reason why they do this to you is because they need you to believe that you're not worthy. Why? Because they pay you low payment compared to other companies. Okay, I don't know if you're lucky enough to make them pay you more. Maybe they discriminate me because I sound stupid or because I'm not that intelligent or whatsoever. If you take 85 cents with them, I will say congratulations to you, but I don't take this money with them after 5 years. But I'm able to take them with company that hires me today. So being treated like you're low and constantly pushed down, this is a classical tactic that they will use on you on long term. That was my video number 3 for you guys, and now I'm gonna create video number 4 called bad pay. Why bad pay mean bad management, and bad pay doesn't mean necessarily low pay. It's the attitude the company have towards you. I hope this video was useful for you. Please stay tuned, like, share, subscribe, write me a comment. And if you don't have this experience with Cyracom, I'm very happy for you. But if you do work for them, you will have it. I guarantee you this, like I am right here right now. So I hope my videos are useful for you guys. I share this with all my open heart and love, and I hope you are ready when these things happen to you and you know how to face them. Thank you for being here, and stay tuned for my next video called Bad Management and Bad Pay from Cyracom. Thank you for being here and have a good day. Bye bye.